Hello Rebel and welcome back to my life. So today's gonna be a little bit of a quick one because I'm on a trip in Florida, but I couldn't not let you know that I've got a new book coming out. The book is Weremage. If I've done everything correctly, you should be seeing it right about here right now. And doesn't that cover just look really good? Difficult to know what to say about this book. It was a doozy to write and there are a lot of twists and turns, so I want to be like extra super careful not to spoil anything for you. So let's just talk about the two main threads of this book. For the first time, Lauren of the family Nelda is working for the law rather than trying to escape it. She is actually working directly for the High King herself, and she has been given what she believes to be an all-important, even somewhat holy mission to restore order to the Nine Kingdoms. That mission is to hunt down the merchant Damaris, who has of course been Lauren's arch-nemesis since the first time the two of them met, and Lauren is more than happy to obey this particular order. But while this is going on, Lauren is starting to have these dreams, and she doesn't really understand them because they are doing a combination of maybe promising to show her a little bit of something that is coming in her future and promising really disastrous consequences for herself and her friends. She doesn't know why these dreams are happening. She doesn't know if they're accurate, even as some details appear to be correct, other ones don't, and it's all very confusing. And if you've read the book series up to this point, you will not be surprised that Lauren has enough ego to believe that she can use the clues that appear in the dream, that appear to lead her to the end of her hunt, while also thinking she can prevent all of the negative consequences that she also sees in the dream. And to her credit, several times when there do appear to be negative consequences promised in the dreams, at least a couple of times, at least to all appearances, she appears to successfully prevent bad things from happening. And of course, there's no doubt in anyone's mind that that will continue on forever into the future. But that was a very interesting idea, and one of the things that I wanted to explore in Weremage. If you knew that you had a method that would lead you to a certain end that you very much wanted, but you were forced to accept the negative consequences that were going to come along with whatever method you used to achieve those ends, how far would you go in order to achieve whatever the goal is that you set out for yourself? Well, Lauren and her friends are going to be exploring that very thought process in the pages of this book. I am not kind to my readers or my characters. Like I said, there are lots of twists and turns. The ending is one that most people don't see coming, but I also need to issue a bit of a content warning or even a trigger warning for this book, and here's why. For the first time in this book, I have included a scene of explicit sexual violence. Now, that is something that is in way too much fantasy and is used with almost vindictive glee by a lot of male authors. That's not what I want. That was not the intention of putting the scene in here. In fact, the scene itself and the consequences that do follow it and will continue to follow it are meant to subvert a lot of times that has been misused in fantasy. But if that sort of thing is, something that you don't want to read, I don't blame you, and I wanted you to know that it would be in the book before you, went and bought it. But that is Weremage, and it is available for you to pre-order in print and purchase in Kindle right now. There's a link in the description. Also, we're doing a giveaway of a hardcover copy, so just leave a comment down below and let me know you want it, and I will send it your way, if you win. Not everybody gets one. One person gets one. And that is all I've got for you today, Rebel. Check out my last video on the channel right up there, or check out my Patreon right down there to see my secret weekend videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on Monday. Bye!